Jaya Rata Mahataha Kunja Vihari Jaya Rata Jaya Rata Mahataha Kunja Vihari Jaya Rata Mahataha Jaya Gopi Chanavanaha Girivaradahari Jaya Gopi Chanavanaha Jaya Gopi Chanavanaha Girivaradahari Jaya Gopi Chanavanaha Yashoda Nandana Gajachana Nanjana Yashoda Nandana Gajachana Nanjana Yashoda Nandana Gajachana Nanjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Jaya Rata Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Rata Madhava Jaya Rata Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Rata Madhava Jaya Gopi Chanavanaha Girivaradahari Jaya Gopi Chanavanaha Girivaradahari Yashoda Nandana Gajachana Nanjana Yashoda Yashoda Nandana Gajachana Nanjana Yashoda Nandana Gajachana Nanjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Jaya Rata Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Rata Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Radha Srivasati Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Nityananda Srivasati Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare. Thank you, Prabhu. Jaya Gauranitai, Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai. Jaya Chakana, Chakana, Jaya Balade, Jaya Subhaja, Jaya Chakana. Jaya Radha, Giridhari Radha, Giridhari Radhe. Jaya Radha, Giridhari Radha, Giridhari Radhe, Jaya Radha. Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Jam Vishnu Pada Paramahamsa Parirajakcharya Ashtadara Satta Shri Srimad His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj, Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. ISKCON Founder Acharya, His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj, Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnu Pada Paramahamsa Parirajakcharya, Ashtadara Satta Shri Srimad His Divine Grace Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj, Prabhupada Ki Jai. Ananda Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Jai. Namacharya Shri Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. Prem se kaho Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Sri Vasade Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gaur Govindan Shama Kun Radha Kun Giri Govardhan Ki Jai. Shri Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai. Shri Mayapur Dham Ki Jai. Shri Jagnapuri Dham Ki Jai. Ganga Mayini Chamuna Mai Ki Jai. Bhakti Devi Tulsi Devi Ki Jai. Samaveda Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Transcendental Book Distribution Ki Jai. Transcendental Prasadam Distribution Ki Jai. Hari Rama Sankirtan Ki Jai. ISKCON SanDiego Yatra Ki Jai. Nitai Gaura Pramanandi Hari Hari Haribo. All glories to the Sambodhi Bodhis Hare Krishna. All glories to the Sambodhi Bodhis. All glories to the Sambodhi Bodhis. All glories to Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga. Krishna Guru, Krishna Guru. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Nanayana Namaskrityam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devin Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Chayam Uditayet Nasta Prayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Utamashloke Bhakti Bhavati Naishtiki. So reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, 4th canto, chapter 3, talks between Lord Shiva and Sati. Today we are reading text number 19, right? Text 19. Tataribir na vyatate Shri Mukai Shete Ditango Ridayena Duyata Svanam Yata Vakra Diyam Duduktibir Divanisham Tapyati Mama Tatita Tataribirna Vyatate Shini Mukai Shete Ditango Ridaye Naduyata Svanang Yata Vakradiyam Tuluktibir Diva Nishantapyati Mama Tadita Tataribirna Vyatate Shini Mukai Sheteri Dhango Ridaye Naduyata Svanam Yata Vakradiyam Tuluktibir Diva Nishantapyati Mama Tadita Tataribirna Vyatate Shini Mukai Shete Ditango Ridaye Naduyata Svanam Yata Vakradiyam Tuluktibir Diva Nishantapyati Mama Tatita. Yes. Shete Titango Ridaye Naduyata Svanang Yata Vikraya Nivani Shantapya. Please. Sheteritam Goridayena Duyata Svanayata Vakradiyam Tuduke Divani Shantam Tatari Virna Vyakate Shilmakai Shite Namboidaye Anyone else? Okay, cinnamons, okay. Tata, so, Adibihi, enemy. Na, not. Vyatate, is hurt. Shilambukai, oh, sorry, Shilimukai, sorry. By the arrows. Shete, tests. Adita, aggrieved. Angaha, apart. Hridayena, by the heart. Duyata, grieving. Svanam, of relatives. Yata, as. Vakradiyam, deceitful. Duduktipi, by harsh words. Divanisham, day and night. Tapyati, suffers. Mamatatita, one whose feelings are hurt. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Translation. Lord Shiva continued, if one is hurt by the arrows of an enemy, one is not as grieved as when cut by the unkind words of a relative. For such grief continues to rend one's heart day and night. Purport. Sati might have concluded that she would take the risk of going to her father's house, and even if her father spoke unkindly against her, she would be tolerant. As a son sometimes tolerates the reproaches of his parents, but Lord Shiva reminded her that she would not be able to tolerate such unkind words because natural psychology dictates that although one can suffer harm from an enemy and not mind so much, because pain inflicted by an enemy is natural. When one is hurt by the strong words of a relative, one suffers the effects continuously, day and night. And sometimes the injury becomes so intolerable that one commits suicide. Om Jnana Timinandasya Jnananjanan Salakaya Chaksu Uminitan Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Namo Om Vishnu Vadaya Krishna Prastaya Krismadi Tamam Krishna Swami. So here, Lord Shiva, he was continuing to speak to his wife, Sati. Yeah. See, Lord Shiva here is said that if one is hurt by the arrows of an enemy, one is not aggrieved as when cut by the unkind words of a relative. For such grief continues to run one's heart day and night. Interesting thing is that in China, we have a saying, 良言一句三冬暖，物语伤人六月寒. That means even it is very cold, severe cold during winter time, but the kind words will warms you up very easily. But even if it is very hot summer season, a harsh words will make you feeling extremely cold. Yeah. You see, this reminds me the story of Dhruva Maharaj, which is going to be in the next few chapters. Dhruva Maharaj and his mother, Suniti, they were really feeling lots of pain when they hear the harsh words of Dhruva Maharaj's stepmother, Suruchi. Yeah. I just want to share a little bit with everyone how the harsh words is working. Yeah. It is said in the 8th chapter, starts from text number 9. It is said here, once upon a time, King Uttanapa was patting the son of Suruchi, Uttama, placing him on his lap. Dhruva Maharaj was also trying to get on the king's lap, but the king did not very much welcome him. And then, while the child, Dhruva Maharaj, was trying to get on the lap of his father, Suruchi, Dhruva Maharaj's stepmother, became very envious of the child. And with great pride, he began to speak so as to heard by the king himself. So now let's see what kind of words Suruchi spoken. Queen Suruchi told Dhruva Maharaj, "My dear child, you do not deserve to sit on the throne or on the lap of the king. Surely you are also the son of the king, but because you do not take your birth from my womb, you are not qualified to sit on your father's lap." So, and then she continued, "My dear child, you are unaware that you were born not of my womb, but of another woman. Therefore, you should know that your attempt is doomed to failure. You are trying to fulfill a desire which is impossible to fulfill." Very strong words. And then she continued, "If you at all desire to rise to the throne of the king, then you have to undergo severe austerity." And now she's trying to give some instructions to Dhruva Maharaj. She was saying, first of all, you must satisfy the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Narayan. And then, when you are favored by him because of such worship, you shall have to take your next birth from my womb. Suruchi was so envious of Dhruva Maharaj that she indirectly asked him to change his body. It means that she wants him to die immediately, like that, you know. So envious of Dhruva Maharaj, you know. Yeah. According to her, first of all, he had to die, then take his next body in her womb, and only then would it be possible for Dhruva Maharaj to ascend the throne of his father. And then when Dhruva Maharaj heard strong words like that, naturally he became really very agitated. So let's see the reaction of Dhruva Maharaj. When struck by the stick, breezes very heavily, Dhruva Maharaj, having been struck by the strong words, Prabhupada actually in the translation, Prabhupada gave the example of a snake. As a snake, when struck by a stick, breezes very heavily, Dhruva Maharaj, having been struck by the strong words of his stepmother, began to breathe very heavily because of great anger. Because of great anger. When he saw that his father was silent and did not protest, he immediately left the palace and went to his mother. Yeah. And then, when Dhruva Maharaj reached his mother, his lips were trembling in anger, and he was crying very grievously. Queen Suniti immediately lifted her son onto her lap, while the palace residents who had heard all the harsh words of Suruchi related everything in detail. Thus, Suniti also became greatly aggrieved. You see, Dhruva Maharaj's mother, Suniti, also became greatly aggrieved on hearing the harsh words of Suruchi, you see. Now let's see her reaction. This incident was unbearable to Suniti's patience. She began to burn as if in a forest fire. And in her grief, she became just like a burnt leaf, and so lamented. As she remembered the words of her co-wife, her bright lotus-like face filled with tears, and thus she spoke like the following. Let's see the words she was speaking. She also was breathing very heavily, and she did not know the factual remedy for the painful situation. It's really, you know, I can feel how much, you know, pain Dhruva Maharaj's mother was feeling, you see. Her lips was trembling. Yeah. Not finding any remedy, she said to her son, "My dear son, don't wish for any inauspicious for others. Anyone who inflicts pains upon others suffers himself from that pain." This is karma. Yeah. So in other words, Dhruva Maharaj's mother was telling Dhruva Maharaj that, you know, your stepmother will suffer the consequence because of causing us pain like that. Yeah. And then Suniti continues, said, "My dear boy, whatever has been spoken by Suruchi is so, because the king, your father, does not consider me his wife or even his maidservant. He feels ashamed to accept me. Therefore, it is a fact that you have taken birth from the womb of an unfortunate woman. And by being fed from her breast, you have grown up. My dear boy, whatever has been spoken by Suruchi, your stepmother, although very harsh to hear, is factual. Therefore, if you desire at all to sit on the same throne as your stepbrother Uttama, then give up your envious attitude and immediately try to execute the instructions of your stepmother. Without further delay, you must engage yourself in worshipping the lotus feet of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So Jiva Maharaj's mother is giving instructions to Jiva Maharaj. Interesting thing is, in the purport, Srila Prabhupada, to this word Srila Prabhupada, he said, the harsh words used by Suruchi to her stepson were true, because unless one is favored by the Supreme Personality of Godhead, one cannot achieve any success in life. Man proposes, God disposes. Suniti, the mother of Jiva Maharaj, agreed with her co-wife's advice that Jiva engage himself in the worship of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Indirectly, the words of Suruchi were a benediction for Jiva Maharaj. For because of the influence of his stepmother's words, he became a great devotee. So, in China, we have another interesting saying, very similar to here. It is said, 福兮佛之所伏，祸兮福之所依. That means good fortune, it looks like it's a good fortune, but some misfortune probably is hiding there. And it looks like a good, bad fortune, but some good fortune is probably will come along with that. So it looks like that this material world is like that. Sometimes it's all mixed up. Good things and bad things, and they're all mixed up. Looks like that's the nature of this material world. Yeah. And then we know that Jiva Maharaj, he went to the forest and performed, and he met his spiritual master, Narada Muni, and Narada Muni gave him instructions how he can find Lord Krishna. So actually Narada Muni taught him the mantra, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. And Jiva Maharaj, he chanted that mantra, and he practiced very severe austerities. And after 5-6 months, because of his austerity, even Lord Krishna himself came and see him. Yeah. So he became very successful. Yeah, successful. Actually, when I, after coming to America and distribute books, many of the times I have to also meet many difficult situations. Yeah, people will say really some harsh words to me. Yeah, like many times people would say, "Get away from me." Yeah, people will say, "Leave me alone." And in the beginning, I do not know. Some people are really, you know, yeah. In the beginning, it was very, very difficult for me to tolerate, you see. Yeah. I'm thinking, you know, maybe I should just give up this service and do something else. And then, you know, by the association of the devotees like, you know, Bhikkhu Prabhu, Ananda Kirtan Prabhu, you know, and slowly I realized, you know, we should just tolerate. Yeah, these things will go. And you know what, Krishna will, you know, by seeing our sincere endeavor, Krishna will always arranging some nice people to come and take the book and give the donations. Yes. And when I see people coming, take the books and give donations, that's really, you know, satisfy my heart and soul. Yeah. We have to tolerate a lot. Yeah. Without toleration, you know, one actually cannot continue this service, you see. Yeah. That's all I want to say. Yeah. Are there any questions and answer? Yes, Prabhu. There was one time I was distributing book with along with srimadbhagavatam at the Venice Beach. It was a Sunday. For the first 20 minutes, I really tried very hard to approach everyone, but to my surprise, you know, very few will stop. And even if they stopped, they won't take the books. I was really in great anxieties. Yes, we are walking back and forth. And then the next moment, I start to pray very, you know, sincerely. Oh, my Lord Krishna, please send some nice soul here, and please give me some proper intelligence so that I can approach proper people. I really pray very strongly. So the next moment, I approached one young man with a set of books and telling him those books is about yoga meditation, free the mind from stress and anxieties. And the man immediately held all the books and said, oh, yoga meditation. I'm just started practice yoga meditation. That's what I want. And I told him that people just help out with a donation to cover the printing cost. Can you help out with a donation? And he said, sure. So he pulled up his wallet and he handed me $20 donation. Yeah. I was really, you know, touched, you know, by his good, you know, attitude. I got the feeling that, you know, Krishna is really reciprocating with my endeavor. Yeah. And then I walked away. After 4 or 5 minutes, I met that man again. And the young man, he pointed out, hey monk, you please go and stop that man. He's my friend. Yeah. As there was another young man, you know, coming towards me. And the first young man, he told me, hey monk, you please go and stop him. He would like your book also. So I immediately approached to his friend, another young man, and told him the same thing. And to my surprise, the man immediately pulled up his wallet and he handed me another $20. I was really, you know, amazed how Lord Krishna is reciprocate with my sincere endeavor, you know. And that really made my day, you see. Yeah. So I got the feeling that Krishna really wants us to go out and, you know, spread the knowledge, and he will definitely reciprocate with our sincere endeavor, you know. Yeah. I met the devotees in China. Yeah. Actually, my Guru Maharaj sent some of his disciples to China and preach. Like Balaram Prabhu, he told the story the other day. Yeah. Yeah. Because in those days, China has just opened up to the Western countries. So many young Chinese, they would go to a English corner. Usually the English corner will be in some park in the city. Yeah. It's after Tiananmen Square incident, yeah. So many young people in those days, they would go to the English corner to practice the English skill. So I was one of them. So I went to one English corner in Shenzhen, and I saw so many people, they were talking with two foreigners. So I became interested also to go and talk to them. I was really attracted by their good behavior. Yeah, they are so kind, nice, yeah, and they speak really very nice. And then after, that meeting, they start to invite everyone to come to their place. They have rented one apartment actually in Shenzhen. Yes. Just talk. Yeah, yeah. They are talking very, very nicely. Yeah. I'm becoming really attracted by them. Yeah. And then I accepted the invitation, and I went to their apartment, and then I realized actually they are Hare Krishnas. Yeah, yeah, like that. Actually, my Guru Maharaj, there was one time, I was caught by the police, and I was put into the jail for 1 month, and because of the book distribution, preaching there in China. And then after I came out from the prison, so my Guru Maharaj immediately tried to arrange me to come to America. Yeah. But it didn't happen at that time until 2014. Yeah. Some devotee from, that was almost 9 years later. Yeah. Because the government didn't want to give me the passport at that time, because we were really worried. By giving me the passport to come to America, I will learn everything and come back and preach more. They were very afraid about that, Yeah. So that was 1995. So until 2014, I got invitation from the devotee from Chicago temple. Yeah, they invited me to go there to help them to preach to the Chinese students in IIT, Illinois Institute of Technology. So I went there. I didn't do much actually, but I became very much attracted by the book distribution here. And that's why I came back again in the year 2015 to LA temple. Yeah, by that time, yeah, by that time they allow me to come, yeah. It's actually 19 years later, yeah. Yes, yeah, sometimes, but the problem is that why people from China come to America, because they admire people from America. Yeah, they didn't listen to the Chinese so much. Yeah, yeah. But if, yeah, yeah, yeah. But they will listen more to the local devotees. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, right. Actually, many of the students from China, they can speak nice English here. Yeah, they could understand actually. Right. 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 Very true. Yeah. Very true. Mm-hmm. Mm. That title is really attracting people a lot. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Right. But it's a really good book, starting book, you know. I'm actually distributing that spiritual yoga every day. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, any other questions and comments? Okay, so we will stop here. Gantraj Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Gaura Bhaktavinda ki jai.